What's up, you guys? Well, if you are wondering what Solana NFTs we are minting or what we are going to be rugged on or what drama there is on Solana, welcome to Value Vibes, where we talk all day Solana NFTs with Zircon. Zircon, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hello. Hi, Phil. I'm doing really well. This week was really intense. We have like many mints, and we didn't even finish. We have still Thursday and Friday to go, and we have some news on Saturday as well. So we're gonna. It's really intense this week.
Yeah, for sure. I guess you were trying to mint something today. What was it?
Yeah, today was like kind of a loss because it was Anthros. Anthros was a good-looking project on at least on the pre-mint, and that's why we pre-minted. We got some spots for the pre-mint, and I think all of the team, Ryan, at least Ryan, myself, and some of our whitelist hunters pre-minted as well, and it didn't even sell out. I don't know what's going to happen. The devs are not much. They are not giving much communication to us, so we don't know what's going on. We'll see if we can at least cut on losses and get our money back. But it doesn't look really well.
Yeah. Yo, well, I got some Flaskies supposedly that's gonna be coming
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Flaskies
That
look really good.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see my screen here, but yeah,
There we go.
this one's coming out. It's already going through its pre-mint right now.
Yeah.
There's it looks pretty hyped. I think this is gonna be well because it's by Trust Labs, and I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know about the I don't know that a lot of people know about what Trust Labs is, but they're basically like a very high value oriented team that gets like the community and gets the basically for NFT projects they get what they do is like they get the artist, the right mods, and basically like the right team for the NFT project, and then they basically help them out through that process. So this is like one of the first projects they're working on helping out. So I think it's gonna be quite well. I think they're gonna do well. Obviously, I'm gonna try to flip it when it does mint out. Just keep one because it could have potential. The only thing is just like it's like it almost looks like doodles. That's like the only thing like I kind of like hate about it. Not hate, but like kind of like
Yeah, but it's
I just
kind
wish it
of.
didn't really. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
The thing lately I have with NFTs, I mean, I'm there are two projects that I'm looking forward tomorrow. I have 3 mints at least. I don't know. I don't have 3 mints. There's 3 mints tomorrow. I have just waited for one. That is Dystopians. That is going on the fellowship, and the other two that are going that I really like and think that are going to be the ones that do well are well, Flaskies that you already mentioned, and Patches is the other one that I really like. I really love the unique style they put on their brand and on their collection and the lore. Patches, look it as Patches NFT. Maybe you can find it because it's really there. The first one, it's really
uh,
unique. The art is kind of creepy, not gonna lie, but they look good. I like the supply. I like the main price, and they are kind
oh
of
yeah,
hyped as well.
yeah. Like the art kind of looks cool as far as like yeah. I see what you say by creepy. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Halloweenish. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that kind
it's
of.
definitely looks kind of cool.
And I
Almost
really
reminds me of
see.
experiments.
Oh yeah, it's like kind of the same vibes. I by the way, this week we have the mint, the first mint on experiments. I didn't knew about them. I didn't check like much on the project. I knew it was run by Jersey,
Yeah.
but they run their first the Gene Zero collection that I think it's gonna give whitelist or OG for the main collection. That are the hearts. They did really well. They minted for like 1.5, and I think they are now on a solid like 5 sold floor price. So they are doing really well as well.
Man, we could have got whitelist for that,
Yeah.
honestly.
Actually, I didn't even know they were gonna do a Gene Zero. All of the sudden, I'm looking at the Coral Cube and see some experiment hearts. The second one, the experiment hearts. selling, and I say, what is this? And once I start talking to the team, some of the guys tell me, yeah, experiments are doing like a Gen Zero collection for their whitelist, and they're gonna give like a utility to it. And it's like, oh, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
And but I never knew. I thought they were gonna do like a normal mint, like all the mints we have seen with the supply, and that's it. And then they were gonna give the airdrop, but they do it the other way around.
Man. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Oh well. We got more stuff coming, so
Yeah, yeah,
just move on, I guess.
yeah.
But yeah,
There's nothing
just
we can do.
yeah, and not just that. The other one that just went off was Sharkyfi.
Oh,
What's the price on that right now?
that was crazy.
I
I
think
saw them today at 14. So I think they are
Jesus.
like on 10 right now. That it's really really a good floor price. I was really really mad, not on Sharkyfi's side, on Bifrost. I got whitelisted and wasn't even able to mint, not because it was like really really intense on the mint and the TPS were down, but because Bifrost didn't escalate correctly the website, and it keep going down and down and down and down. And I spent like 3 hours trying to mint and wasn't even able to mint. So I was really really that day I was really really angry, because I was
Yeah.
really really bullish on Sharkify from day one, and I missed the
Yeah.
mint.
Yeah, so I missed the mint too. I basically fell asleep like at 1 a.m. because I was working
Oh
I was researching for content, and then I woke up too late. But I feel better now since you didn't. Uh,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
but
No, I lost my whole afternoon. We were on the
dude,
voice chat
I'm so pissed right now.
with the
But yeah,
guys, and I was like, oh, once it sell out, I got onto a complete silence for like 3 minutes, and no one was talking to me. And all of a sudden, it's like, yo, Zircon, what do you think? And one of the guys say, yo, Zircon is really mad. Don't you see he's in complete
yeah, yeah.
silence? I was really really mad, because I really was looking forward to mint it,
Same here,
or at
man.
least buying on secondary. But the whole minting experience was completely bad because of Bifrost. They didn't escalate correctly the site.
Yeah, dude. Like right now, like I'm still hurt. Like when I see when I see the price go up, I get more pissed because that would have
Oh
been something like I would have minted for sure.
yeah, and as I like to call them, this was a no-brainer. We all knew Sharkify was gonna
No,
do
no
well.
brainer. Yeah,
It was, if you could manage to either mint or buy like on the floor price on the bin day, it was at least it was gonna make profits. In I thought it was gonna get like on 10-15, like in 1 or 2 weeks. I didn't expect it to go this hard this fast.
yeah. And speaking about Blocksmith token, I wonder how that did because just from observing Twitter, it seems like it was devaluing itself after that Bifrost mint.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I there might be, I don't know, quite sure, but I think Bifrost was doing really really well and was working really properly on the last mints, and this was a complete disaster. I mean, I was like one of the only launchpads I was bullish on was Bifrost, and after the Sharkify experience, it was like I don't know. I don't know what launchpad can I trust. Maybe Solport, I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't dip that much.
No,
That's
no.
the other thing. It still held its value. I mean, it dipped a little. Well, yeah, point 90 to point 50. So yeah, that's. I mean that actually, I guess one would say is pretty damaging just in the small part. But
Yeah.
I think Bifrost would after this. I think they're gonna fix it or
Yeah,
whatever happened.
there's no way this is happening again. They are really
Yeah,
really professional, and Centris did well and Fruits did well. So I don't think this is gonna ever happen again.
yeah. So this dip might be a good opportunity for maybe for me to get in. Uh, for the next mint. But yeah, overall, just hopefully Shopify dips down just a little bit more. I would get in probably like at 5
Yeah,
sold.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's
But yeah,
definitely a good entry. Around 5 for Sharkify, it's a good entry. At least if you are looking on the long run. I mean, they have the whole infrastructure already there, and they're gonna deliver. They are delivering with they did deliver without even the NFT collection. So
Yeah. Okay. So the next topic, ooze. Are you excited about this one or what? What? Because it's like this is coming out tomorrow, and this is
yeah,
I think this is actually kind of a big one.
yeah, I'm excited. Not as much because I'm not whitelisted. So I'm excited because they are partnered with they are from the same people as Wade, and we all know how Wade did. So
Oh, dude, Wade. Yeah. Oh, dude. So freaking Wade, man. So this I was trying to get in also early, just like Sharkyfi,
yeah,
but I missed out. And the thing is, like, I'm actually kind of surprised right now because so Ooze is coming out, right?
yeah.
And with Wade, if you have a Wade, you from what I understand, you get two. You get two
Oh,
actually
really?
mint passes for for Ooze. And the thing is that Wade has been dropping from what like 80 soul, and it's dropped all the way to 34 soul. And I thought it was gonna pump with Ooze, about to
Yeah.
come out. I thought people were gonna buy so they can get their mint, but nothing has happened
Mm,
since.
yeah,
So
that might be related because US has made a whole lore around the whitelists, and it's gonna be really over allocated. So there are many tiers for the whitelist, and it's not like it was that hard to get whitelisted. Maybe you get whitelisted and you are not even gonna be able to mint, but at least you are whitelisted. I think that might be the reason why Wade wasn't that hyped on the US pre-mint, because normally if you get access to a collection,
oh
to mint a collection that is hyped with the buy on an NFT, it usually pumps, and after the mint, it starts dipping. That it happened with Catalina Whales and Bubble Goose, and a little bit with Digots and Utes, I think.
yeah, so it looks like it is confirmed. It says remember worldwide Wade holders get 2 mints for Ooze tomorrow on Magic Eden. Warren Street, a snapshot has yet to be taken.
Oh,
This was today.
so
So if
yeah, yeah.
someone wants to buy a Wade and get that ooh, they can
It's
still do
yeah,
it.
it's now or never, guys.
Yeah, the snapshots are not taken. So I think I might do it. I might do it. I might go in,
Yeah,
get the twos is
yeah,
because I'm bullish not on ooze but on the company because
yeah,
I'm here in Korea, so I've seen this product everywhere.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
basically called Line Friends, and I still use the app because everyone here uses this Asian app. It's like Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger, and it's
Yeah.
called Line. So
Oh,
Line Friends is basically
line.
what one would say it's the company.
Oh, I know that company. That's
Yeah, Line
crazy. Yeah,
Friends,
yeah, yeah.
and a lot of people don't know about it because it's not in the U.S. This is like an Asian type of app,
Yeah, yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like the Asians version of instant messenger. So Line Friends basically became IPX, and IPX is basically bringing out their next brand, which is this right here, which is Ooze. And
Oh,
the two brands that already came out are these guys, Brown and Friends, and I forgot what the other one's called, but these two have been hugely branded all over South Korea. Like I see it everywhere. I probably even have my teddy bear here from my daughter, but yeah, they're actually a product. They're actually a brand that's already established, and they're just adding
yeah,
more figures into this. So, you already know that there's a product at scale, and you already know that there's a brand already established after like
yeah, yeah.
5 years or whatever. So, that's like the bullish part about this, and that's what I like about Ooze. So, it's a cool mint. It's a cool mint.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, but yeah,
It's more like a safe bet. I would say. It's those
right.
kind of products that those NFTs that they're not gonna like abandon the project. That's the cool thing of having a such a big company behind a product on an NFT on the NFT space.
Now, the only thing that just you just reminded me of is that usually like when there's like a PFP, I don't know how people would wear their PFP if it's like very company oriented. I've
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if
yeah.
people will display this as their I don't know. It just kind of feels weird.
Yeah, that's when
But
they will have to work on that to see how they make it work, the actual PFP.
yeah. Now on another news, I don't know if you heard about this, but Phantom, they have announced that you can burn your NFT for 0.01 Sol.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 0.01, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, 0.01 is like, even I think it's twice the amount that incinerate. No, even 5 times the amount the Soul Incinerator gives you when you burn NFTs. They give you
Yeah,
like
it's
0.002, so it's really good.
yeah, I have like massive amounts of like dead NFTs, and
Yeah,
you know, 0.1 means a lot for a lot of people. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
0.01, if you burn those crappy NFTs, you can get like 0.1 and then start minting again on some other crap. No, but
Yeah,
but
you can give another. You get an extra shot with the with the
yeah,
burning.
yeah. But yeah, it's just on the other news, Good Mood Dudes. Good Mood Dudes is another mint, but I don't know what you think of this one because this one is
Let me see.
it's a little bit different. It so this it's actually a product. There's actually a product coming that's actually out there, and it's a
Oh,
drink.
really?
Yeah, it's called Ayoka, and Ayoka is from this Austria, and they are basically implementing Web3 into their product, into their brand. So they have made this art right here and this
Yeah,
NFT collection for this drink. So there's actually
yeah.
some real assets behind, some tangible assets behind this NFT project.
They are
Do
doing
you
the
dig the
opposite
art?
thing that projects are doing. I like it.
Exactly.
Projects do the other way around. They want to build
Oh,
a brand around an NFT collection, and these guys are doing the opposite. They already have the product working, and they're gonna make the NFT like the branding of the company. I like it. I like it.
that's a good point. That's I like that you brung that out there because there's this one that's actually like what you're referencing. It's called Fruits.
Yeah,
And fruits yeah.
I was thinking exactly on fruits because that was the main thing I criticized on fruits before they minted. It was like, these guys are trying to make a juice company out of an NFT collection. It sound like so off when I first heard it, but they have the support on the ecosystem at least.
Oh yeah, they do. Like the thing, like you know, it was a good flip. I did flip this in the beginning, but yeah, it's difficult to create. It's difficult to create a product like this because you know they don't have distribution. That's like the biggest thing. This
Yeah,
distribution, and the other thing is regulation. Like, do you know how are you gonna work with like first you have to make the product and then you have to distribute. Then you have to work with all these regulatory firms around every single country. So
yeah,
uh, they're just starting. So unlike this other product where, like what you said, they already began. They already have it set. Which
yeah. They
here's their
have
website. So
the most important part is already built.
yeah, just the NFT now. There it is. That's the
Yeah.
drink. So if you're are you in Europe or you're not in Europe?
No,
You're
no,
not in Europe.
no, 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 no.
I thought it was
No,
gonna be. I was thinking Spain, but I was like, oh, you're not. Oh, okay, and that's not Spain. But yeah,
no, no, no.
but yeah,
No, but it's
that's
cool. It's cool. I really like that Web2 companies are looking forward to enter in the NFT space. I've seen it with Starbucks. I think it's gonna bring the some kind of Starbucks reward system with Polygon. And I like that these kind of big companies are looking into NFTs just to demystify all these things that people are saying, that NFTs are scam, that NFTs are Ponzi's, and all these things that we hear often on the NFT space.
yeah. I don't know why did they say that? I mean, I know why, but like just
Yeah, yeah. I
for the
also know
audience,
why.
for the audience, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what's the reason why is I guess it's just
No, I always call it disinformation. That's it. When you don't know about something, and the first thing you heard about it is like, I don't know, people lose money or something like that. You often think it's or a scam or something like that. I mean, I don't agree with the people, but I try to at least pursue them to inform themselves on what they are talking about. I mean, it's not funny that they said that the places where I decide to invest my money, for example, are scams or things like that, when it's not the case. I mean, I know
Yeah,
I'm not investing on scams and things like that.
yeah. Now, is there any secondary plays you're looking at as far as like any interesting things out there
Uh,
as far as like
y-
there's right now we
I'm
currently have
yeah. I'm
projects from
actually
EDC to
Actually, I'm really I don't have the liquid, but if I had to do, I after the whole thing I told you last week, I'm looking forward on Sodet. They already released the coffins that I think are gonna mark a really important part on their lore, and they have no utility yet with a 20 sol floor price based on a speculation, basically. So I think coffins definitely are gonna pump. Blood is already pumping from the last time we talked. It was like on 12, I think, and it's now sitting at 18 floor price. The blood. Well, the chalice I didn't even look at them because they are crazy expensive. But I think that
yeah.
the sodded airdrops are gonna pump in according to the roadmap and the things that are they're gonna be released on the next couple months. And well, I think, well, maybe Sharkyfi, if it retraces a little bit. And let me see the well, another one that I have heard really good things, and I'm really bullish on, is Liberty Square, the Sinister Squirrel Syndicate.
Yeah, they're pumping right now.
They're
They're
pumping right now, and I'm bullish on them since day one, because they were one of the few projects that back on the day, when everyone was minting for really crazy mint price and high supply and high royalties, they minted for like point 0.8 sol with, I think, 4 or 6% royalties. So they were really into the not just cash grabbing like crazy and working with that. And I really like them, and heard good things about them, so I'm really bullish on them as well.
yeah. I bought a Liberty Square at 10 Sol. I sold it
Oh,
at right here at 18, and I wanted to buy it back when it was back down here, but I put it all on Flaskies. But
all right.
yeah, they're back at 20. I don't know if they could surpass 20 though, because it seems like this has always been like the line right here where they always seem to get stopped at. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
We'll
we'll
see.
we'll see how they pump from there. Um, but yeah, on for my strategy right now is I'm gonna try to sell some Flaskies and then buy
Yeah.
some oozes. That's my weekly strategy. How about yours?
Um, for now, I don't know what I'm gonna mean. The only one that I'm interested right now, because I think they can do well, are Launch Labs. I don't know if you know them. They have their own launchpad. I'm really into looking forward to the next blue chip on launchpads. I need one that can contest Bifrost on the future,
Yeah,
and that's the one I'm looking forward to mint. Just because I'm talking just on my whitelist, because if I had a whitelist for ooze, I will go for ooze. I really like them. And I have another one, but I cannot remember. Let me check on my. Oh,
lunch
I
labs.
and the other one that I really like is sources. We don't know much about them. The only thing I know is that it's really hard to get whitelisted for them,
Yeah,
and they are really making a whole lore and things around their brand, but we don't know much about them. They just
yeah.
announced it.
This definitely looks cool.
I like, and the NFTs are really on point. I really like them.
1.99% royalty. Holy snap!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I can see this thing freaking pumping right from mint date. Already 31 mutual followings. from my following. That's pretty high up there. And then this art looks sick. Almost looks like kind of like a little bit of DJ and Cat on face, but overall it looks really really cool. 1.99% royalty.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
bringing
man.
some interesting things to the table. Here, a man that you might know called Ryan is asking, "What do we think about the Rifters after their mint out and their their fiasco on the art and all?" I don't know if you heard what happened to the Rifters.
What happened to them?
Basically, this is what happened to the
Oh
Rifters.
my
They minted
god.
out. Yeah, it's bloody, but it has it has a reason. Apparently, there was they uploaded wrong the art to the metadata, and the art they uploaded was really bad. Like, do you remember Pixelmon on Ethereum?
Yeah, with Mr. Kevin.
Yeah, it was that bad. I mean, they showed on the sneak peeks really sick art, and when they revealed, it was a complete disaster. It was nothing like what they showed, and it went down like crazy because of that. And they said like 2 or 3 hours after the reveal that they found out that there was a mistake on the metadata and that it was gonna be re-uploaded, and now the art is the one that they showed, but that's that's what happened to the Rifters.
Oh man. Rifters, what the hell? Well
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
freak. Would you call it would you risk it if for a dip buy, or would you just leave it alone for right now?
No, I mean, there's some sort of play to earn thing, and I'm not really bullish on play to earns right now. I mean, I know for sure that in the future we are gonna see really decent play to earns and really good devs working around them. But right now, I'm not bullish on play to earns. I see what happened to Wakulan. I see what happened to many projects, and I mean, they can do well on the long run for sure, maybe, but I cannot be bullish on a play to earn right now. That's unless, I don't know, Blizzard decide to make a game, or Epic Games decide to release a game. I'm not bullish on any games.
So they want to see the art of the rifters. Is there let me
Yeah,
see if I can find the art.
yeah. You can check if
Zero Cool
you
wants to see the art.
yeah, you can check some of the most known influencers on Solana. I think Jarpix make a meme on it. Uh, that's the
Oh, this
real
is
art.
not it. This am
That's
I in the right
the
one? Yeah.
yeah. This is the right one, and you can check out if you check at Rifters. Let me see if I can find it for you. Uh,
Yeah.
Rifters, because it was really funny. Let me show. Let me send you a picture so you can check it out by yourself, because this was crazy when we were hanging out on the on the server when they started revealing, and it was so funny. I will send you this one because this is crazy. Here, you can check one of them. They don't have even the right eyes. I will send it on the private chat on StreamYard so you can check it. There you go.
Oh, this is it right here?
Yeah, that's the one on the left is
Left?
the art that was revealed first.
Oh.
and the other one is the correct one.
Oh.
No, it's
Oh,
really
wait,
bad.
hold on.
I mean, we don't have to forget that it was minted for 10 Solana. It was not minted for one or two. 10 Solana for a hand draw draft. There you can check it. That was one of the legendary ones.
Yo. All right.
And
Hell
it's really
yeah.
really bad.
Oh man. Yeah, this is definitely a little bit different from what I
Now what
thought it
they
would look
shown.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo.
So they
Where
have a no, it's crazy. It's crazy how different they look. I mean,
man.
they are like, I think they have a mistake on the drafts. That's the only thing. That's the only way I can see I can understand what happened. Maybe they upload the drafts instead of the original ones, because I otherwise I don't know what happened.
Man. Well, snap. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know
Yeah,
what to say, man.
I don't think I've seen it, but it happened before, but I don't know of any case of a really hype collection like this one having such a big mistake. Like it's
Yeah.
on the metadata. I mean,
The, the thing is, I guess it's not a rug. It's kind of like they tried, but they tried horribly, and it's not working. So, so like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
can you really call it a rug? You know?
No, no, no.
Uh,
Well, at
yeah.
least they did release the art. For one second, I thought that was the real art and was like, oh my god, please don't tell me
Oh my god.
people paid 70 almost 80K Solana to these people and they are gonna receive this art. Please don't say me that. But
Oh
no,
man.
they fix it. They fix it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
It's not as bad as Dejan Town though. Dejan
no,
Town
no,
was a
no.
fiasco.
The Town was just terribly bad. I don't
I think
know.
that would I think that would drop #1 this year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Probably.
Digentown for real, number one. And this is pretty close. I mean, it's a contender
It
for at
is.
least the top three.
Yeah. Dejan Town, Rifters, and I guess we'll find out the next one, which should come
Yeah,
out sometime this year.
for sure. But on the other way, on the other side of the screen, we have, I don't know if you heard of Earth from Another Sun. I've heard of about them today. It's
What
apparently it was a free mint
what's
that
it called?
minted a Earth from Another Sun, or EFAS. EFAS. I think they are called
Yeah.
EFAS on Twitter. This is
Ah,
crazy.
yes, I
They
heard.
were.
Yeah, I heard about this one.
Oh yeah. So you know what we were talking about.
Yeah,
This is
I just
crazy.
seen a PFP. So can you explain a little bit on what's going on here?
Apparently, this is a game that is supported by Blizzard, by a Blizzard dev, and it's already on Steam. I mean, it's not launched because it's gonna be released on 2023, but it's already on Steam. You can see it if you check it, which was crazy to me because I didn't know that a game launching on Solana could be listed on Steam. And after making some research, the thing is that on Steam, what it's not allowed is games that you need to buy NFTs to
NFTs.
play. But if it's free to play and you can play it without the NFTs, without the need of buying NFTs, you can put it on Steam. It happened with a game last year called Mir 4 that is
Really?
from Asia. That is some MMORPG that they have a tokenized version of the game, and on Steam you could play it for free without the tokens, without anything. So that's like the catch to get listed on Steam. But they already have the game on development. They already are listed on Steam. They sold out, and they went like to, I think, 1.7 sold out of a framing. So they are doing really well, and the sneak peeks are crazy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know Steam would allow that.
No, Steam make a whole policy about NFTs from what I knew. But
Right.
there's like that gray area where Steam make an make an exception if you make it like completely free to play, or at least
Yeah.
without NFTs. And if you make a separate version with NFTs, you can list it on Steam.
Yo, on another dude, Solana Princess, man, dude, she's been on a tear right now. She's been ranking up on NFT and inspect like crazy. She has explosively grown. I don't know if you've seen how well she's done like the past like 4 or 5 weeks, but she
Yeah,
basically
I've
got into
seen.
ABC early. She loaned out in Sharkyfi ABCs, and like those people defaulted. It was like 10 of them that defaulted. So she's a
Oh,
huge whale on
really?
that. Yeah, and she got a bunch of Sharkyfies. She got into Liberty Square. She's been throwing it down. Like shout out to the woman out there in NFTs. Like she went on top 10, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's crazy. I really like
Yeah,
new influencers or public figures to start popping off uh,
yeah, and
as
another
as
one
the
is
time goes.
Jills. Another one is Jills. Jills is blowing up. Jills is someone I have been following for a long time. He's at 1,900 right now. This guy's gonna get up to like 10,000 in probably 2 months. But he's actually I believe a developer. He used to work for what's that project called? Wag Me Monkeys on Terra, and that
Oh
used
yeah,
to be
yeah,
like
yeah,
the number one project. And then obviously we all know what happened with Terra, and then he moved
yeah,
on
yeah,
to
yeah.
Solana. And like the things he was doing in Terra were because he brought that project all the way up with his other guy in Wagging Monkey. So um great to see him in Solana. I can't wait to
Yeah.
see him succeed. He got into Liberty Square very early. He has I don't know how many. I think like 20 of them or 30, and not just like the low ones, but like the high ones,
Yeah, yeah.
all like in
I'm
like
seeing
50 plus
like
soul.
yeah, I'm seeing the white squirrel on the PFP. That's a really really rare one. I have
Yeah,
already
yeah.
checked the collection. I can already see.
Yeah, I follow him for Alpha as well.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. I have to improve my followings on Twitter. I'm working on them. It's really really hard to like start following the right people and to get the right info, but I'm working on it. That's one thing that I'm missing. The Twitter, I still don't get like the whole concept on Twitter. I get it, but I don't know. I understand how TikTok works. I understand how Twitch works. I mostly understand how YouTube works, but Twitter is a hard one for me.
yeah. From what I understand is on Twitter. Like, if you're trying to become like an NFT influencer, and like I'm not like a big one either. Like I'm only like 1.7, I think 1.6. But like the main things from what I understand is as far as like Twitter algorithm. Like if you're really trying to grind it, and I don't do as much because I'm all over the place as well. But if I guess for anyone out there, like if you're really trying to grind it out on Twitter, one of the big things is retweeting. If you retweet
Oh,
like 10 times or 20 times a day, Twitter's Twitter algorithms sees that as something very valuable because you're sharing more info and you're active on Twitter. So
oh,
like
really?
if you're retweeting some good vibes out there, big posts, they take that into consideration. And then the other thing is like if there's a viral tweet from an NFT influencer and you write down the comments and it has to be like a valuable comment, that's also helpful for you because then you'll show up in other feeds. And but it has to be
Oh,
valued
really?
because if
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
yeah.
quote under someone else's tweet, if it's valuable, then they'll follow you as well because because overall that person is looking at the main account's tweet, but then he's seeing the
Yeah,
comments in the top comments. He'll follow those comments as
yeah, yeah,
well.
yeah. Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
yeah, that's small little alpha right there for Twitter.
Yeah, I'm really really bad on Twitter, so I'll get it. I will use that alpha.
Yeah, and but for me, I as far as who I follow, people
Yeah.
don't like to follow a lot of people, but I love to follow alpha. Like if you have alpha, I follow. I don't care. Like I just follow because overall my algorithm is just full of just alpha. So that's how I can just tell which projects is trending, which one is
Yeah.
not. Like the less people you follow, I feel like it's the less alpha there is. But again, you got to make sure that it's alpha, because
Yeah.
you don't want to devalue who you're following as well. But
Yeah, I've seen that's crazy how Twitter works in that case, because I've seen like many once you start like picking the right followings, like you start getting also the some of the projects when they launch things on the discoverability on the feed. And it's crazy how I've seen projects such as Claynosaurz or many projects that have done well like through the Twitter feed. Like I didn't even know about them, and just because of the Twitter feed, they appeared on my feed, and I started following them. And maybe I don't know, with Claynosaurz, I think I didn't even know what they were, but I have seen them on Twitter until you brought it to the table and you told us about them, and I was, oh, I've seen this before. Where did I see it?
yeah,
And I saw one of the tweets, and it was, oh, I saw it on my feed somehow.
yeah, and Dude, shout out to Claynosaurz. They gave us some whitelists, two value vibes. A couple of people were able to get them. I was surprised that a lot of people didn't get in it. I thought a lot of people were gonna try getting it, but I think I only saw like 20 people enter the giveaway from bot heads.
Yeah, I think most people. I think what I think about Claynosaurz is that it's now the same thing as I said with Liberty is undervalued. Liberty Square, I remember back on the day, I got my whitelist for the project. Now you think about it and it's crazy. I bought it on Mercury, and on the raffle system on Mercury, it has like, I don't know, they were like 20 spots and they were just like, I don't know, 30 entries. So it was almost a free whitelist. And it's like, I don't get why people are not interested on this project yet. And what happens most of the time is that people get hyped like 2 days before the mint when it's almost impossible to get whitelisted. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the same vibes with Claynosaurz.
Yeah. Yeah. But overall, I think it's mint season. It's just been mint season for like
Yeah.
the past 2 weeks, I would say.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I think we are getting to. I always like to call it a mint fatigue. We're starting to see that mint fatigue that people minted so many projects that now some of the projects aren't selling out or aren't doing well after the sellout, and I think that's because we've been minting like really
crazy.
intense
Yeah.
for the last 2 weeks, like nonstop and with good projects. I mean, we were not just minting because of I want to mint something. They were really decent proposals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You have a good point there. But on other news, is there anything else you would like to provide to the people of Solana?
I don't have many things to provide. I would just say like don't fade on projects. I always like to advise that if you get the chance to get a whitelist and you are like not completely sure on if you want it or not, take it anyway. The worst case scenario is if you don't like it on the mint day, you don't mint it. But it's better to be in than sorry on the mint day. I mean, you're gonna miss many trains, but at least if you have the ticket to the train, you are not missing it because you faded on the whitelist. And that's what I'm trying to say to the community, also on value, that they have to take the spots first, and then check the project. If you don't like it, there's no problem with that.
Oh, you just remind me of one thing. I don't know if you heard of this project. I think
Oh yeah,
you're three. So um so I looked through the project. I looked around through it, and you remind me of when you were talking about the mints. This project, they came out with this protocol. It's called the refund
yeah,
protocol. And basically, what they're gonna do is that they're gonna, when you mint and
yeah.
you don't enjoy it, you can get compensated back from what the mint price is for
Oh
that
really?
particular NFT. Yeah, that
That's
it's
crazy.
I've never seen that protocol. That's like this is like the first time I heard of it.
Yeah, it's like a
Um, uh,
regret button in some
yeah,
case.
yeah, it could go well, or it could go very bad if
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
But yeah, the refund protocol. That's what it's called, and I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it up here. But
No way.
here it is, the refund protocol. You'll basically get your refund back. The lifeguards ensure that your stay at Solana is worthwhile. If not, you have the protocol. So utilizing the refund in unison with our custom Launchpad 3 pad to ensure secure launches and aiming to always renovate our existing technology to perfection. I mean, doesn't really say much there, but overall, yeah,
Yeah,
you just get your refund back.
that's
So
crazy.
projects coming out. That's the one good thing I see from the project. Everything else is kind of in
Yeah,
general. Not
yeah.
there's not really much to it. It's the art's not really much in
Mm,
my opinion.
no, no, no.
The unique part about it is that they have three different animals on this NFT
Yeah.
collection. I also haven't seen that. So the one thing I see with these guys is that they're innovating in a way to where they're doing things to where people haven't done before.
Yeah.
So it's a
That could
good
give you
sign.
them a hand on the mint day. Something
Yeah,
unique.
10th of October.
Yeah.
but I don't got a whitelist for that.
Well, if I knew Phil, I think we gave like 10 today on value
Yeah, I
lives.
saw that.
But I didn't. Now that you talk about I didn't know about the refund protocol. One of our whitelist hunters told me, Zircon, I just got these spots. We have to fill them today because mint is like in 2 days. So we have to do it today. And I'm going, okay, let me see what we can do to do it as fast as possible. And
Yeah.
we'll play some games and gave the spots today. But I didn't knew you were interested. If it was the case.
No, it's fine. It's always the people first. Overall, then me or
no, don't worry. We're trying to do that at least to be as fair as possible with the community because we owe them.
Right. That's like the main thing. So
yeah.
But yeah. Overall, that's it for right now. Just I know people were asking about ABCs. Yes, they have been down. I bought a couple of them when they were 40. Yeah. They're down right now, but I still believe. So I still believe. I do want to buy one more, but we'll see next week how that plays out. But anyways, thanks for watching. Zircon, you got any last words?
No, have a nice week, guys. Don't get stressed. I know many of us are stressed out because of Sharkyfi, but don't worry, guys. You're gonna have many opportunities. The ecosystem gives opportunities every single day. So if you miss Sharkyfi, don't worry. You'll have another chance to mint something that is cool.
That's some good last words. Well, guys, make sure you subscribe. You comment below if you enjoyed this content. Like as well. And much love. We'll be back next Thursday as well. Probably Ozzy or Ryan can come on, and then maybe we'll have someone else from the community as well that will join on. An alpha,
that'd be nice.
And someone that has a lot of alpha. Let us know who you want to bring up, and yeah, stay tuned. Peace.